Welcome to the Global Tech Innovation Summit in Dubai. I'm Jane King. With me is Edward Myers, the co-founder of Qommodity. So welcome.
Thank you,
Great
Jane.
to see you here in Dubai. Start with Qommodity. What is this company? Give me an overview of the company, and then let's talk about what it is that the company does.
Well, the company is active in natural resources, mainly in Africa, but we're also going to do that on other continents. And that's spread out over a number of countries where we found a way to monetize on natural resources.
Okay.
And we do that through blockchain technology, through our token QAAA.
Okay. So explain to me how it works then. Do you work with miners? Do you work with companies? Like, how do you extract the natural resources and then monetize them?
Well, in that way, we are completely different because we don't extract these natural resources. What we do is monetize them when they're still in ground.
Interesting. Okay.
So what our approach is that we don't want to dig up the country. We don't want to destroy nature. We don't want to disrupt communities. So what we do is search for concessions that hold natural resources. We analyze these concessions. We bring them up to a proven resource. That's through a process that's called NI 43-101 to make them into a proven resource and a bankable asset.
Okay.
So on the moment that we did that, then the ground is still untouched, basically.
So you're protecting the environment. How can somebody then make a profit off of that?
Well, there are two things. There is a value creation, and there's a cash flow model. So what we do is with the asset that we have and the value creation, we monetize that through blockchain technology, through QAAA. On the moment that money is available, we support social projects. So that means on that same piece of land, we make for sure that there's livelihood, like agriculture, cattle breeding, forestry, cocoa plants, or whatever it is. And because we don't touch nature, it means that we are able to compensate on emissions through carbon credits.
I see.
So that means basically that on the land which is there, that we make 3 times money. First time we have the asset and monetize the in-ground natural resource. The second time we make livelihood, and we make for sure that through social projects people are able to earn their income and have a business. And the third time is because you leave nature intact, that you can
The carbon credits.
the carbon
That's
credits.
a very interesting business model, actually. So very different than how a typical mine would operate. And you are in which countries in Africa?
Well, currently our base is in Sierra Leone. We are spreading now out over more countries in Africa. And we're also looking in South America, currently in Bolivia.
Okay. And what kind of natural resources do you find there in Sierra Leone?
Well, that has a broad range. There are a huge amount of natural resources. We are able to monetize them all, basically. But the most, what we have currently is coltan. It's columbite tantalum. It's used in the high-tech industry. It's gold. It's copper. But for example, also water resources we use here, or energy projects which are based upon natural resources.
Interesting. Okay. And then you kind of made an announcement in Dubai about a new token or a new level. Explain what that was exactly.
Yeah, we monetize this, and we use for that the QAAA token, where the Q stands for commodity, and the AAA stands for the highest financial rating, what you can normally find in the financial industry. So the QAAA token is going to make for sure that we can arrange the greatest transition of wealth that has been seen in the history of mankind.
Interesting.
By unlocking these untapped natural resources.
Yeah. Well, it does seem like Africa has a lot of resources that haven't been tapped yet. But this is a very unique way to do it with what you're doing, blockchain technology.
Yes. So we are not a miner. We are not miners. I never had the ambition to become a miner. but what you want to do is give access to the wealth and to the assets through a monetization process, and that's what we have done.
Okay. And then what are your, say, goals or your roadmap? You mentioned Latin America, expanding there.
Yes, well, when you look at the geographical roadmap, there is not a real defined route that we have there.
Okay.
Our main focus is in Africa, let us be clear on that. But also very promising projects that we have, for example, in Bolivia, in Hungary, where it comes to water, copper resources, huge amounts of natural resources which are unallocated, not monetized, that we unlock these potentials and make for sure that we get this capital working for the good of the people.
Okay, fascinating and very innovative business model. Thank you
you.
so much, Edward, for coming.
Thank you very much,
Explaining
Jane.
Qommodity.
Thank you.